You've probably heard about the hazards of lead paint in older homes, but did you know that there can also be a risk of lead in your drinking water? Lead is a bad thing, no matter where it comes from. In children, low levels of lead exposure have been linked to learning disabilities, behavior problems, and other issues. To protect yourself and your family, you need to know where lead comes from, if you're at risk of lead exposure, and what you can do to keep lead out of your drinking water. So, some things to know. When your drinking water leaves the treatment plant, and as it travels through the water mains in your neighborhood, lead is rarely a concern. So, how might lead get into the water in your home? Lead can be in pipes that connect some older homes to the water mains. Those pipes are called service lines. And for some homes built before 1986, service lines were made of lead. In the past, lead was also used in some plumbing materials and in solder within our homes. When lead comes into contact with water, it can dissolve into the water or break off in tiny particles. And that's how lead can end up in your home's drinking water. So what can you do about it? Well, if there's no lead touching your water, there's no risk. So find out if you have lead in your service line or plumbing, and whenever possible, get the lead out. A plumber can examine both the service line and other materials in your plumbing. Make sure new fixtures are certified as lead-free. Your utility may be able to help you find a contractor to remove and replace a lead service line. Usually, the ownership of service lines is split between the utility and the property owner. Ask your utility if it has assistance programs to help manage the expense. In the meantime, there are steps you can take right away to protect your household. You should always begin with cold water for drinking and cooking. When you haven't used your water for several hours, flush out the pipes to remove any lead. You can do this by running cold water from the faucet, taking a shower, doing a load of laundry, or washing dishes. Consider capturing the extra water from the faucet and using it to water plants or even for flushing the toilet. Your utility may be able to provide more detailed guidance. You should also clean out your faucet aerators because they can collect lead particles. And you can even purchase a home filter certified to remove lead. If you do, make sure it is properly maintained. Contact your water utility for additional details or visit drinktap.org. You can also have your water tested by a certified lab to see if lead is present. Your water utility strives to provide safe and healthy water for your home. We all play a role in keeping it that way. Together, let's get the lead out. This message brought to you by the American Water Works Association.